Hello everybody and welcome to another All Maverick reaction with me, Alan and Jez.
Hello.
Hello. You ready
Hello.
for some more Willow?
I am. And I was a bit annoyed with myself yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah, I've been listening to the original Willow soundtrack, as I do. You know, I like my film scores. So I was listening to a bit of Willow, and they were playing the score where during the final battle where Eric dies. And I realised, oh shit, that's obviously why they've called Sorcerer's son Eric. Mad Martigan. They've obviously named the son Eric after Eric.
Is he spelled is it spelled the same way?
I think it's spelled different, but they call him Eric, don't they?
Yeah. Well, they do. That's one of the weird things I picked up last week. That some people pronounce his name differently. Some people call him Eric. Some people are calling him Arik because it does start with an A. Because I remember saying I wish they'd agree on the pronunciation of this guy's name.
Either way, my point's valid. I was listening to it.
It makes sense.
It didn't even dawn on me for like the first 2 episodes, and it wasn't until I was listening to the score, and then it was a bit, And
you call yourself a Willow fan.
I know.
But hang on, you missed his name, but you got the name of the fake name that Madman.
I think probably because Eric was too obvious. It was too obvious to me. It just like went straight over my head. I didn't.
You got Bromhilda.
Yeah.
But you didn't get Eric. Well, this time we're watching episode 3, Battle of the Slaughtered Lamb. We are a little bit behind on this one again, so
let's
apologies.
go for it.
Tomorrow we are going to do episode 4 though, right, Jez? As it comes out.
As it comes out, 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Can't wait.
UK time.
Right. Can't wait. Okay, well, shall we go for this one?
Yep. You got 47 minutes left on the clock.
I have got 47 minutes left on the clock. Well, we finished the last episode with them just being attacked, just being found by the guards, right?
Yes.
They just sort of turned up and they'd just taken Elora.
Yeah.
So, shall we jump into this and see where we pick up? Okay, so this is Willow, Season 1, Episode 3, The Battle of the Slaughtered Lamb. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
It was 10,000 years, and about 3 weeks ago. Thule, heir to the Chimerian Empire, had been sick as a child. When his father died, his younger brother Tiberius felt he'd make the stronger king. For 40 days, Tiberius lay siege to the capital.
Sounds like Game of Thrones sort of story.
Yeah, it's about that cuirass, is it?
A cuirass of pure chromium. Then she assembled the Lux Arcana, a magical key that activated the enchanted armor so it would only serve he who was worthy of its awesome power.
She's a pretty good bloody blacksmith.
With no one at his back.
This is really fascinating, but could you just tell me about my father?
Well, I'm trying to, but you keep...
Okay, well, can you make it short?
You know, you're...
Listen to the story, you twat.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, it's not that boring so far. Been like talking 20 seconds.
You know what? I'm with you. Not liking Kit now.
Yeah.
It's the darkness that swallows.
Where's Elora?
Have you only just noticed? It was dark when she got taken.
Elora!
Is this going to be the final time, finally, where she realises, oh, actually?
Oh, here we go. Here's the very well-grown bush. Jesus, look at that. Because they were the ones who were like close, weren't they? He kind of...
Yeah.
I'm taking her back. You know who she is. And you know why I got her.
What was that?
No. Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Nothing, I always speak like this. How are you today?
Quite like Jade's character. I hope they didn't kill her off straight away.
Stay out of this, Boorman.
I can't.
That is a meaty sword, isn't it?
It is.
He doesn't serve Tyrosline anymore, do you, Commander?
I don't give a mule soft, wispy bits who he serves.
Look at him. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'm going to be able to contribute here.
Throw an acorn at him, Willow. Turn him to stone.
Get out.
Oh, Jesus.
Free her.
Me? Are you sure I'm qualified for something like that?
If he gets out the f***ing acorns now.
That's bombing them round at people.
I've got my cat on me now.
Oh, he just shanked that guy in the... Oh, he did throw something.
I got her.
Can you track them?
On it.
What? I don't...
What happened there?
I don't really know what he was hoping to achieve when he threw that thing and then everyone was gone. It seemed like that only had a negative impact.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
One of the Gales must have touched one of them with his staff.
Seems like a bit of a jump, a bit of a conclusion to come to.
I just got to Mordor.
Yeah. Yep.
They're gonna kill her, aren't they?
If they killed her, her spirit would endure. But if they banish her, they can imprison her soul for all eternity. It's what Bad Mordor was trying to do when I stopped her.
And what exactly is in there?
A noxious twilight veil. A swirling vortex of rage and madness there's no escape from. Come on.
Warwick Davies reads most of his lines like it's a table read.
Yeah.
Like, come on, there's not a moment to lose. Put some emphasis in, maybe?
That can't be that easy.
Oh, they've realised then.
I
thought for a minute they weren't going to notice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think it's broken.
If we let her, the crone will use this storm to separate and weaken us. We have to stay together.
I'm gonna go get water.
Kit is really irritating me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Right.
Drown her.
Yeah. I hope Jay does it now.
Go on, Jay, just stick her head under the water. Hold her under there.
We're not gonna catch up to them. And even if we do, what happens then, you know? They're turning into monsters.
Kit.
Every time we spar, I beat you.
I let you?
You let me win? Why would you do that?
Because, Kit, your mother...
She ordered you to be my friend?
No, she just asked me to train with you.
Awkward.
Oh, the brownies. Are we going to see the brownies?
Oh, that's what they were called, brownies.
Yeah,
That was
brownies.
I asked if they were
Yeah,
gonna
they
be. I
are.
said
It's going to be the brownies. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, no, they're a bit big.
They're too big for brownies.
Oh.
This also seems not real.
What's your name, love?
Elora.
That is a lot of pressure to heap on a young'un, if you ask me.
Is this real or not? 'Cause she was like in a weird, like, dark...
Fruit of your Lord.
Yeah. Also, they're dressed in a lot of denim, which I did notice people were wearing denim a couple of episodes ago, which really weirded me out as well. Like, she's in full Levi outfit.
You need to calm yourself. Start from the beginning. Come on, give her a mushroom. No, not that one. That's my one. Put it back.
What is going on?
I don't know. I really just don't know.
Something feels off about this episode so far. I don't know quite how to explain it.
Pitiless Pass, I mean, while I'll admit is an unfortunate name, it's actually a perfectly lovely, nice pass. Which goes by, might I add, a cozy little inn called the Slaughtered Lamb.
But Boorman, this episode's called The Battle of the Slaughtered Lamb. You might not want to go there.
What's wrong? I'm fine. You okay?
Don't look fine.
Just a bit of constipation.
I'll go with Boorman to the pass, and then we'll meet up at that Veil of Boobs or whatever. I think I should...
Why would you do that? Why would you...
Anne and I would like to enlist. We will fight at your side.
It's me and Anne.
When the true Empress, that being you, returns, she is to gather a great host at her back and lead them against the forces of darkness.
Let's get 2 arrows now.
No, I was just waiting for that. Thump, thump.
We all want the same thing.
I doubt that very much. You are not.
His face has turned a bit manky.
That's what I
short
said.
space of time, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't gloat. He ain't dead.
No. No. Oh. Herbert, what are you doing? Well, that you serve for long.
You're responsible. Your arrogance and defiance got them killed.
Looks even worse now.
The cuirass. The part about my father. Why did you come back and he didn't?
Okay, you get lucky or you get dead. I got lucky. You know, the cuirass isn't a weapon. It's a shield.
Against what?
Darkness.
Oh, I hate it.
Why have they not given up on the wagon already?
I'm sick of the wagon.
Maybe he can't protect them anymore.
Can a sorcerer lose his mojo?
And I can't let my emotions impel me to waste my magic. If I do, I won't have enough left to fight when we get to...
To be fair, he did get the old wrist ache, didn't he, when he did a bit of magic in the film?
Where they're going?
Did he? I can't remember.
When he was having a heart attack, he used to grab his wrist and fall over.
When he was having a heart attack. I think the heart attack's more of an issue than the sore wrist.
It's a sore wrist or a heart issue, I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened to the slaughtered lamb?
Okay, the guy who owned this place was a close friend of your father's. And he's the only person we told the secret of the cuirass to, because we knew he'd take that secret to his grave.
Looks like he probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going down there.
Of course not. I need you to stay here and pull me up. Okay, look out for the were-rats.
What?
See ya!
What are were-rats?
I mean, take a guess. Yeah. God, he looks worse now. Yeah. Every time we see him, he looks a bit worse. It's like watching Valeri's in Fast Forward.
Yeah.
We're going home.
You're not going home.
You're gonna die.
I mean, she's got a fair point.
Yeah.
You are going up that path.
Make me.
Oh.
Oh, magic's kind of flaring up.
Tuatha! Athrakmara! Huatha!
It's about to go down now, isn't it?
Ouchie.
The Eternal One will cleanse this world of all disease and pain.
That's cool mask.
That's what she was wearing before, wasn't it? When she was sparring with Kit at the beginning. I still don't really know how it stays on.
You gotta come back to reality.
Well, that's the bit that they put in the armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think it's down here. Just pull me up, yeah?
I would, but I think there is this
You sneaky devil.
Yeah.
thing that is looking at me in a not friendly way.
Okay, now.
Oh.
Oh dear. Shake him up the ass.
This isn't a fight we can win.
Then do something. Do magic.
We need to get everyone in the wagon.
The wagon!
What?
Jesus Christ. Thank God for that. Yeah, get him, mate. Oh.
Me.
Okay, he has got some power when he wants then.
Cool. It's like melting him. Oh, he's not dead, is he?
I can heal you.
Not Silas.
Give this to Libby. Tell her Lau wasn't scared.
Take Willow. Don't take Silas.
I'm so sorry.
Listen to me. Every road you've ever walked has led you here to this moment. You have to protect them. Elora must reach the immemorial city, Jade.
I can't.
It has to be you. I'm so proud of you, Jade.
Why's he still got the voice?
Because I guess he's still been kind of... I guess he's kind of just... I don't know, taking control back of himself, but he's still pretty messed up, I guess.
I thought it was going to be beheading, not a...
Yeah. Just stick it.
Yeah.
That looks miserable.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No. Just need a rest.
Maybe if I had the wand. Wait!
Oh.
Oh, he was thingied, wasn't he?
Oh, we got... Oh.
Bad magic. What do you suggest, huh? We're right in the middle of... I don't even know where we're in the middle of.
I do.
What?
What the off?
What?
Off.
What?
That's thingy Bad Morder's castle, isn't it?
Interesting choice of track.
I can't listen to the credit. I'll just cut the credits off every time. I can't. It's like they're just. It's like something off like from Misfits or some show like that. It's just like they're just taking it off a random comedy show and gone, there you go, that'll do.
Right, well, that was Willow episode 3, Battle of the Slaughtered Lamb. And as usual, I want to go straight over to you, Jez, and see what you thought.
I'm just so disappointed. I don't know what it is. It's annoying me a little bit, and I've got to be honest. I'm going to carry on watching it. We're going to carry on watching it. I'm hoping it's going to get better. I'm glad Willow used magic at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else about the episode, I couldn't give them 2 craps for.
I think I've enjoyed it thus far more than you had. I think episode 1 and 2 I enjoyed more than you, I think is probably fair to say. But that's probably more because you've seen the film a lot more times than I have.
I think we both said that I went in by my expectations too high.
But what the hell was all the stuff with Herbert and Anne in the woods?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. It just...
That could not have been more filler. Like, that whole bit with her in the woods where she met 2 people. All right, you could say, oh, she realised that people will kind of rally behind her. But what was that bit about?
Yeah, like, she went into it looked like kind of a creepy,
like it was
mystical
dream,
woods.
Didn't it?
It looked all misty, and she went in there, and it was all dark and wet.
And then it was a Levi's advert.
Then it was a Levi's advert, all nice and bright in the woods. It looked lovely by the fire, and it was... Yeah.
Didn't you think it felt like there was going to be, like, it was going to turn out those 2 were evil or something, right? Or, like, not necessarily evil, but it was some kind of, like, trick, manipulation, that she was seeing what she kind of wanted to see, or something like that, right? Because, yeah, it was so bright, and the aesthetic was completely different, and the 2 characters, the Herbert and Anne, kind of came off really weird, and, like, they weren't quite normal.
Yeah.
It was odd. That whole bit had no reason to be in it. I'd just cut 10 minutes straight out of the episode. The episode 10 minutes later, shorter. I don't care. Like, I don't need completely pointless... I mean, this episode was sitting in a weird woods and fixing a cart, the episode.
Yeah, look, sorry for people watching. I think this is probably the first... Is this the first thing we've ever watched and we're completely shit on? Or...
I don't want to completely shit on it. Like, there's bits that I enjoy, but this episode I did not enjoy.
No, it just doesn't... I don't know. I'm just struggling with it. Just nothing... If you take Willow's blue top off, it doesn't feel like a Willow episode.
Yeah.
Him wearing the same outfit than what he did in the film.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it a Willow TV show to me.
The music's strange.
Everything's off. It's too bright. It's too jokey. It's too. We were having this chat, weren't we, on our Discord with
about the amount of stuff that would have happened in the film by now.
I know. I think just about the film as well, and it's just. I know. There's in most worlds there's 4 seasons and stuff, but just. I think someone said about how clean it all felt, and they were right. It feels too clean, and apart from the bit at the end where it's like muddy and raining, everything before that it's felt too bright and clean, and it's not. The actual Willow film is actually quite dark and gritty. I know it was like a family fantasy film, but there was a lot of that, which was...
It had that typical 80s gritty feel to it.
Yeah, it did.
Like, everything looked a bit dirty and worn in.
Yeah,
you'd kind of think the original Star Wars, right? Like when you look at prequels, original Star Wars to prequel Star Wars. I know prequel Star Wars was when they were in a nicer environment, but original Star Wars felt like a world that had been lived in.
Yeah, and I think that's nailed it on the head. And I don't know. Like I said, I've said at the episode 1, episode 2. I think I like the Willow film so much. I think I've just gone in with the expectations that it was pretty much going to be exactly the same, but a continuation. And obviously, because the feel of it's so different.
Yeah.
I think I'm just struggling with that, and I'm probably crapping on it more than I should be. Maybe if it wasn't Willow and it was just a fantasy TV series, I'd probably be enjoying it a little bit more. Maybe.
I mean, we spoke about this last week, and I don't know. I just don't like stuff like, when I said they tried to take the Marvel humour and tried to make it work in everything. Like the little bit at the beginning where Boorman's trying to explain the narrative of like the king and where the Curus came from, and then Kit's like, boring. It's just like, oh, shut the
Kit's character is really infuriating me now. I like a lot of the characters. I'm intrigued by what's his face, who's meant to be marrying Kit. What's his name?
Graydon.
Yeah,
Graydon seems like he could be something to him, right? But then
I think he could be a sorcerer.
Yeah,
for me, they're building him up to be a sorcerer, and I like that element of it. I kind of like he's clearly not a warrior. He is a bit, he's a bit afraid, but he's very knowledgeable, and I can see him becoming a sorcerer. Him and Elora Denon, I can see them being quite a good team. They've obviously got some sort of connection. I like that bit. I like him, and I like their part.
Yeah. If not a
Boorman's
sorcerer, he's some kind of scholar, right? At the very least,
something along those lines. Yeah, I think he could be like a really good. Him and Elora Denon could be a real good partnership. With what his knowledge and her potential power. Just everything out. I don't know. Everything else just seems a bit.
I like, but he's
got to cut down a little bit on the comedy. I think for me. I think
he's very skin deep right now. Yeah. Right. Like everything's a joke. Though I did like the fact that I think there was something there that he stole. That he took the key.
Yeah.
Right. When he went down into the crypt, he took the key for the cuirass. And hid that away. So there's definitely something there. Kit wasn't really annoying me up until now, but this episode really pissed me off.
No, I like Kit in episode 1. I didn't have no issues with Kit in episode 1. Episode 2, there was a few moments. I think there was facial expressions and just not being bothered, and that started annoying me. And this episode was just do one Kit. I like Jade. I like Jade's character.
The fight, I quite enjoyed the fight scenes. They were the one near the end was quite dark, but I didn't mind the fights. Watching Silas shanking people with his little blades was brilliant.
Oh, the little shank up. Was
that was good.
Yeah,
no, he was just going
a couple
for
of fight scenes, but it was. I don't think that made up for the rest of the.
No, not at all. Shame to see Silas die. Like I actually quite liked him. He was probably one of my favourite characters there.
Yeah.
You could see it coming, I think, from when he started having that conversation with Willow, and they were talking about how old they were and stuff like that. The little bit with Jade and Ballantine at the end, I didn't mind, but I think would have had more weight if we had seen more of their relationship in episode 1. We got to see a little bit of it, but.
It was probably one of my favourite episodes of one of my favourite moments of the episode. So I quite like Jade's character, and you could see that. Yeah, there wasn't enough of it. But you could tell obviously he was a bit of a father figure to her.
Yeah,
even though they haven't showed it enough. But
I think what would have benefited there.
I think I struggled with the voice. I think it was the voice. His voice still just.
Yeah. You wanted his old voice to kind of break through a bit at that point.
I couldn't quite take him. Obviously, it's quite an emotional scene with her, but I couldn't quite take his voice seriously.
I think what it needed, the bit where they had the first, where they had the first fight, and he was loading Elora onto the horse, and Jade found them and stuff like that. They needed to have a little bit more of a moment there, because he hadn't gone full. He wasn't fully corrupted looking at that point. They needed a bit more of a moment where she was like shocked as to what he was doing, and like. More disappointed, because that's her father figure, to see that he's obviously turned. Yeah. But at that point, she was very, matter of fact. And I think that if they had given that moment more weight of her being like, I can't believe what you're doing, blah, 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 that kind of thing, then when at the end, when he kind of came back to himself, it would have lent more weight at the end there. Because you could very easily, after their only very slight interactions in episode 1, you could have almost forgotten at that point that he was like the father figure to her, because it didn't come off that way when he was loading Elora onto the horse, if you get what I mean.
I get it.
So I think you could very easily have had that little bit at the end where she's like, you were like a father to me, and you could easily have gone, oh, was he? I don't even remember that from episode 1. I remembered it because he'd spoken about sending her off to join the guard, and about how great, how well she was with a sword, how well she fought with a sword and stuff like that. But it was a couple of minutes. But I did enjoy that bit. I just wish they could have maybe handled it more.
They would have had time. They could have got rid of. Yeah, well, they could have also got rid of the 2 women in the woods, couldn't they? So.
Yeah.
It's not that they didn't have time in this episode to.
They spent it in the wrong places.
Yeah. I need to go back and I just need to check out the film, because Bad Morder's castle that you saw at the end there. Yeah. Obviously you did see a lot of frontage to that, which is obviously where a lot all the Willow and the army
full
stuff. All
Bad Morder castle frontage.
Yeah, the area before the castle. I know that area was quite big, and it was on this. Because obviously that's where the where Mads and all that lot, all their sorcery, all their army was. When they were turned into pigs, etc. They're all pigs.
Yeah.
Which does all that.
You think it's the same place?
No, it's definitely. I'm 99% sure it's the same place. It looked like the same castle, but I'm sure it wasn't halfway up a mountain. And I can't remember if
the castle's been rebuilt, maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure they're just. I'm sure they're just because Willow was
just moved it.
Afraid of it. No, I just want to. Maybe in my head, in my head, I saw more of the surrounding area of the castle.
Yeah.
In the film than what I have. I know you only see it from the front, and you only see it from the really perspective of the army. But yeah, I just might when they'd walked halfway up a mountain and then you saw the castle. I can't remember being halfway up a mountain, but maybe I never saw
it out there.
Where it was.
We've spent as much time in this world now as we did during the movies, and we've not. I know it's a TV series. I know you elongate things for a TV series, but it annoys me when a TV series elongates things for the sake of elongating it.
Yeah.
I would rather have a good 4 episodes than a long 8 episodes.
Oh, there was such a cringe moment when they were staring at the wagon's wheel. You know, all of them there.
Oh, when they're all looking through it.
When it came out, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
But actually, that shot was quite 80s fantasy adventure movie. But like, I'm not saying Willow.
I suppose like the Goonies looking at the map and stuff.
Exactly.
I get what you're trying to say, but it was. But it's the dialogue around it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, exactly. The way it was done, it was like
it's how it's written. It's
yeah. And all of a sudden, the wagon was just broke. You know that they filmed a whole scene with that wagon getting broken, and then they were like, right, we're gonna have to cut this right down because we need to spend more time in the woods.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw some Willow magic at the end there because I was wondering what the hell was going on with all of that.
I'm interested to see, because obviously the reason he's not using it is because he's worried that he's going to almost like not have the power that he needs at one point if he uses it now. But the problem is if he doesn't use it now, they might not get to that point in the future. It's that weird kind of, it's that weird situation to be in. So that's interesting. And yeah, like you said, I kind of don't want to feel like we're on the show as well. I don't want people to be like, oh, these guys just hate it. But we don't. We just want it to be
I want to love it. I'm so determined for this to work out. But at the moment, I'm just really disappointed.
We might never get where you want it to be. We might get it where I'd like it to be, which is not where it is right now. But anyway, anything else you want to say about this one, Jez?
No.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow with episode 4 when that launches. Thank you for watching this. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Please, honestly, don't be
love reading the comments.
Don't be like you guys are knobheads. But if you disagree and you've got particular reasons about why you really are enjoying it so far, please share those with us. We would genuinely love to hear them. Let's have an open and not angry conversation about it if you are fans. Happy to be proven wrong.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Exactly. Jez is just heartbroken. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. If you want to check out more of our stuff, head over to allmaverick.com where you can check out our videos, blogs, and our podcasts. You can also go to twitch.tv/allmavericklive on a Tuesday and Thursday evening where we're playing some of our favourite games. And if you want to check out some of our merchandise, well, you can go to allmaverickmerch.com where you can see all of our merchandise, including some t-shirts, some hoodies. There's nothing on there for Willow, but who knows? Keep your eyes peeled. Maybe something will pop up. Oh, also check out the social links below. We've got a link to our Discord server. If you think leaving a comment on this video about why we're wrong isn't enough, come and join the Discord server and talk to us straight about it. You can send us messages right now. I've got it open on this monitor.
We could just chat about the film. That'd be great.
Yeah, we can talk about if you're big fans of the film, or if there's another series or another film that you think we might not have seen and we should check out, then please let us know that as well. Right, anything else, Jez?
No, it's good. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.